Hello, my name is Alana Gregory. I'm the Peer Mentor Program Coordinator from the Office of Student Success and Retention. I am also an orientation instructor this semester, and I am happy to talk to you a little bit about time management. We're going to be looking at tips for balancing college life and staying on top of deadlines. This semester, it's your time to shine, so I'm hoping that sharing these tips with you will help you feel more confident as you start your first year here. Today's agenda. We're going to be looking at an overview of time management, including its benefits and why it's important. We're going to look at a case study from a college student. We're going to discuss good versus poor time management habits and how it all comes together to help you manage deadlines. First things first, what is time management and why is it important? Time management is defined as the process of organizing and planning how to allocate your time between different tasks and activities to increase efficiency or productivity. Now, you've already been kind of building up time management skills as you've been in school for quite a while already, but being in college can come with different demands on your time and energy from different places that you may not have experience dealing with. Here's an example. In one day, you might have to figure out how to juggle multiple classes, a shift at work, lunch with your friends, and a homework assignment due at midnight. And in college, how you spend your time is mainly controlled by you, as opposed to being managed by your parents or organized into a daily routine by your school administrators. Your ability to balance multiple tasks and activities on your own will greatly determine your success in college. What are some benefits of time management that aren't super obvious? Well, the first is less stress. We all know how it feels to have a task looming over our shoulders that we don't really want to do but can't wait to finish. Well, when you finish it, you'll probably feel less anxiety. Checking off tasks on your to do list can also help you feel less overwhelmed as the amount of things for you to take care of slowly decreases and your time opens up. You can also get more work done. When you prioritize the right tasks and give yourself enough time, you can complete tasks in less time and finish more things in a day. Improved work quality. When you plan out specific times to focus on tasks, you are giving yourself the time, the headspace, the perfect location to be able to produce your best work. You won't have to be splitting your attention between two things and you won't have to rush. You'll just be able to sit down, buckle in, and do your best. Better work life balance. When you manage your schedule, you can spend more time on the things that are most important to you. You can also have a clearer separation between work and personal things so that you can leave more time for your interests and other fun things. Increase confidence. Managing your time and accomplishing tasks can build a greater sense of self control and accomplishment within you, boosting your self confidence. And lastly, we have career growth. Strong time management skills are highly valued by employers, increasing opportunities for advancement and career growth. The more reliable you are at being able to produce a good quality product in a timely manner, the better your reputation will be professionally. Let's look at a case study from a college student. This case study highlights how your time management skills can either progress you forward towards success or lead to a series of unfortunate events for future you to have to deal with. Let's take a second now to read Monica's story. Monica has an assignment due in a business class. She knows she should be working on it, but she isn't quite in the mood. Instead, Monica convinces herself that she should think a little bit more about the task at hand and what she needs to do to complete it. But she decides to do this while looking at social media and playing a game on her phone. In a little while, she suddenly realizes that she has become distracted and the evening has totally slipped away. Monica has little time to work on her assignment now. She stays up later than usual trying to complete it but cannot finish it. Exhausted, she decides that she will work on it in the morning during the hour that she had planned to study for her math quiz. She knows there will not be enough time in the morning to do a good job on the assignment, so she decides that she will put together what she has and hope that she receives a passing grade. At this point in Monica's story, an evening of procrastination has not only resulted in poorly done business assignment, but now she's going to take a math quiz that she has neither studied for or gotten proper rest for. A few questions to consider. You may pause as I read them to answer them. Have you ever been in a situation similar to Monica? Time wasters are things you spend time on that you really wouldn't miss if you were to cut back on them or eliminate them from your schedule entirely. They are time traps that reduce your ability to focus on things that are more important to you. What time wasting behaviors did Monica exhibit? Can you think of any other unhelpful behaviors that college students engage in? What might happen next if Monica performs negatively on her math quiz? What would you have done differently? Let's talk a little bit more about time wasting behaviors. Here are some common ones. The first, we all know and love and hate procrastination. It's the act of delaying a task that needs to be completed. But there are potentially more reasons to why you might procrastinate than just not feeling like it or being bored with the assignment. It could come from a lack of energy or a lack of confidence in your abilities. Finding out the root of your avoidance can help you overcome procrastination. Next, we have multitasking, in quotation marks. It's been proven to be a myth by certain studies. You are unable to give 100% of your time, attention, and effort to two things at once. And while it may seem like you're saving time, you may end up making more mistakes overall and have to go back and add on to it anyway. There's no way to give 100% to two things. So something is going to have diminished quality at the end of the day. Next, we have overcommitting, which is so easy to do in college. It refers to taking on too much in your schedule than is manageable. Academically, this can refer to taking too many classes or credits in a semester. Socially, this can mean agreeing to hang out with your friends when you know you have a responsibility to be elsewhere, like at a floor meeting with your RA, for example. Professionally, this can mean picking up a double shift when you know you have a test to complete in the morning. Be realistic about how much time you have and be smart about allocating it between the things that are important to you. Now we have poor sleep habits, which can also be extended to poor nutrition. Without proper rest and with your health being rocky, you're already starting off depleted and not at your best. The saying, you cannot pour from an empty cup, relates to more than just relationships. When you are feeling burnt out, tired, or stressed, that comes out in your work as well. The next myth we have is last minute cramming. Some students believe that reviewing all their notes right before an exam will best help them remember the information. But this isn't really true. Your short term memory may recall the things right away, but a little time will pass and it'll all slip from your mind. It'll only last temporarily and it won't lead to a deeper understanding of the content. You'll probably have to relook over it all again for your big exam for finals. So it's kind of a myth because it's not getting the job done. You'll have to redo it. Finally, excessive screen time. I think we all know about the dangers of this one. One 2 minute video can quickly turn into four in a matter of swipes. If this is something that you struggle with, look up your device and see if you have any time limits that you can set on screen time to keep you from draining hours of your day. Okay, we talked about the poor habits. Let's talk about some good, productive habits. Utilizing a calendar, schedule, or planner. The simplest way to manage your time is to accurately plan for how much time you'll need to do it and setting that amount of time aside, committing to it in your schedule. Using a calendar, a schedule, or a planner can help you visually see your time and make sure that you stick to these endeavors. Prioritizing tasks and goal setting. With all the demands on your time, you must set priorities, deciding what's most important, what should come after that, and what can you push to the side. Determine what tasks are important. Um, you should have a clear understanding of your goals. Whatever your goals are, you'll be able to break it down into the tasks needed to reach the goal. And those tasks end up being your priorities. Breaking down tasks into manageable steps can improve your motivation by making a task seem less daunting. Tackling a small step today still makes more progress than pushing it off till tomorrow or an indefinite time to get it done. Practicing short range and long range planning. Scheduling is not one size fits all. For people who often have new things pop up or value flexibility, focusing on creating a daily to do list might be your best bet for you to be able to commit to the things that you must get done in a day, but also leave some room for flexibility. Long range scheduling is good for students because you'll get to look at each month or semester or even at whole academic year, and it'll keep you on track of important tasks to complete, such as class assignment deadlines, but also university deadlines, like knowing when class registration begins and ends. Schedule adequate focus time and break time at the right times. What I'm referring to is, as you start to complete assignments in college, you will develop a better sense of how you process information, how long it takes for you to understand concepts, and what it's like to complete different kinds of assignments. Be honest about how much time it takes you to completely do certain things, and be able to study effectively or write a good paper. Schedule enough time for you to be able to produce your best quality work. Similarly, break time is necessary and important for staying motivated, recuperating your energy, and rewarding yourself for your productivity. So be sure to include some moments in your day for breaks as well. You deserve it. We've talked about how maintaining healthy sleep habits can have you best prepared to start your day, as you'll have optimal brain and body functioning and not have to worry about that. Lastly, we have managing distractions. Knowing how you work best also includes knowing what prevents you from working well. This may mean silencing your phone or leaving it in another room. This might mean leaving your room to go to the library to study because you know you and your roommate have so much to talk about. And so, if I had to pull the top 3 tips from this list that will help you manage deadlines in college, it would be: 1, organizing and planning to complete tasks. Look over your syllabus and put them into a planner, a calendar, a schedule that you will keep track of. Next is prioritization and goal setting. What is most important to you? What are your academic goals this semester? Start there. And finally, it's the execution. You can write things down, you can plan to do them, but unless you put your best foot forward and actually complete the tasks, then it won't amount to anything. Think about how you can overcome procrastination. Manage distractions, put yourself in the best locations to get things done, and give yourself adequate time to actually do what you hope to accomplish. All right. Like I said before, this is your time to shine. Hopefully, these tips and strategies give you the confidence you need to do your best work this semester.